Welcome to another Cuke Audio mini podcast. This is vignette number 10 from Zen is Right Here. A student at Tassajara sat facing Suzuki Roshi on a tatami mat in his room. The student said he couldn't stop snacking in the kitchen and asked, what should he do? Suzuki reached under his table. Here, have some jelly beans, he said. That story was told to me by a student that I drove out of Tassajara. Somebody had been a guest student there for a few days or something like that during the summer. Wrote a letter or sent me an email in the 1990s. I was still getting letters back then. And I drove him out. I was on my way out for some reason, going shopping in town, or I don't know. And I think he said I took him to the bus station in Monterey. Well, it's a distant memory. It was a long time ago because, that happened in the 60s, like 67, 68. He got hold of me sometime in the 1990s and told me this story. And he said I had told him that was me. And so I put that in Crooked Cucumber and said it was me. And I put it in Zen is Right Here. I had a few things from Crooked Cucumber and Zen is Right Here. But then later I realized, I don't know why I didn't realize it back then, I wouldn't have done that. I wasn't a confessor like that. And, no, I didn't ask him questions like that. He didn't want you to ask him questions like that. He didn't want people to bring their personal problems to him. I mean, he wanted practice questions. That's on the borderline. It's not like some personal problems that people bring. And he's not the only teacher that asked for that not to happen. He didn't ask it much. He should have asked it more. He should have made a bigger point of it. Because people tend to relate to Zen teachers like they're therapists and shoulder to cry on and all that. And I do Vipassana retreats here in Bali. They sometimes have announced, please do not ask the guru questions about your personal problems. Please limit your questions to those about your practice, about your sitting meditation or your walking meditation. So anyway, I don't think I would have done it. I think Bob Halpern, that sounds just like Bob Halpern to me in 1967. And Suzuki liked to play with Bob Halpern and me. We were we hung out a lot together, and we were sort of the bad boys, the cut-ups of early Tassajara. So this has been another Cuke Audio podcast. I'm DC, the Poobah of Cuke Audio and Cuke Archives, wishing you a grand awakening.